What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Couch Coaches Podcast. We're about to run through Week 13 in the NFL season picks. We got a good one for you guys today. I know Shane's not with me, so I'm just going to fire him off. We got the 3 Thanksgiving days. We got a Black Friday game. We got Sunday and Monday night games this week, guys. So we're going to get right into it. A bunch of primetime games that you guys can watch. Kicking it off with the Packers at the Lions for Thanksgiving. Guys, in this one, I like the Lions. I just think that they look really good right now. They're at home. They're a Thanksgiving team. I feel like they're always playing on Thanksgiving. I just think it's got to be the Lions in this one. Next, we got the Chiefs at the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are riding with a lot of momentum. I think this is a must-win game for both teams. I think it's must-see TV, 4:30. You're probably maybe in the middle of your meal or just finishing or just started, but you guys want to make sure you can watch this game. I think the Chiefs are going to end up beating the Cowboys. I really do. I think the Cowboys got the Eagles because it was a divisional game. There's a little bit extra into it. I think the Chiefs come in there. I think they look good. I think they throw the ball really well, and they're able to score a bunch of points on these Cowboys. I take the Chiefs. And then the night game on Thanksgiving, we got Bengals at Ravens. I don't know Lamar's situation. He seems to be banged up. Joe Burrow, he might be coming back for Thanksgiving, which that's big, but I don't know T. Higgins' situation. I look for Jamar Chase to have a big game in this one. Prime time, Thursday night against the division rival. But I still am going to rock with the Ravens to take the game. I think they're at home. I think it's a must-win game for them. They're just leading the division right now, and so they need to keep winning. I'm rocking with the Ravens. We've got a Black Friday game, 3 p.m. Eastern, between the Bears and the Eagles. This one's a little interesting for me because the Bears are 8-3, sitting atop the NFC North. And you got the Eagles who just lost. They're at home. I got to rock with the Eagles. I really just think they lost last week. They're going to get back on track this week, and I'd take the Eagles in this one. Next, we got the Saints at the Dolphins. This game, I think the Dolphins are going to win again, which is kind of funny that they're going to 5-7 after their season seemed to be a wash. So, yeah, take the Dolphins in this one. Next, we got Texans at Colts. I'm going to rock with the Colts in this one. They're at home, divisional game, but I think Texans defense looks incredible. I will say they looked really good against Josh Allen, but I think part of that was primetime game in Houston. Josh Allen's never won in Houston. I'd like the Colts to take this one. Falcons at the Jets. I mean, boys, this could go either way, to be really honest with you. The Falcons just look, Kirk Cousins is not the guy. I don't know Drake London if he's going to be back or not this week. And the Jets, we all know what the Jets are, right, guys? So I'm going to rock with the Jets in this one just because they're at home. I'd love to take them. As a Giants fan, I'm really hoping they win so that the Giants get a better pick. So I'm going to rock with the Jets and really hope that they win this one. Next, we got the 49ers at the Browns. Boys, this is one that I'm going to pick the 49ers to win this one. But I really could see the Browns taking this one. They're home. They've played really well at home against the good teams in turn, like that Packers game when they upset them. I just think they could keep it close. It seems like one of those games to me that it's like the 49ers should win it and the Browns keep it close and potentially scare us. So I would take the 49ers, but I wouldn't bet on them. I think, Browns could keep this one close, but I'm rocking 49ers for this week. Next, we got Rams at Panthers. I think this one's a blowout. I think the Rams look like the best team in the NFL right now, and I think right now you'd have to say they're Super Bowl favorites. So I'm taking the Rams in this one. Next, we got the Jaguars at Titans. I think the Jaguars win this one. The Titans are just too bad of a football team to compete. I'm rocking with the Jaguars. Cardinals at Bucks, our last 1 o'clock game. I'm rocking with the Bucks. I know Baker, who knows what he's doing. Their offense looks terrible. Hopefully you get Bucky back this week, right? Maybe that adds a little bit of a spark for them, but man, they look really bad. But at the end of the day, I think they need a win. The Panthers are breathing down their neck in the division, and so I just think they need to win. I think they come to play and take it home. Next, we got Vikings at Seahawks. This is a good one. Sam Darnold playing his old team. I think the Seahawks still win this one. I think they look really good. JSN's one of the top receivers in the league. Sam Darnold's playing really good football. So I'm rocking with the Seahawks in this one. Next game, we got the Bills at the Steelers. I think the Bills need to win. They've been the most up and down. I feel like they should have won every game that they've lost, and yet they somehow find ways to lose games. And so, but I think the Steelers are frauds. I really don't think they're that good. And so I'm rocking with the Bills in this one, even though it's in Pittsburgh. I like the Bills to win this one. Next game with the Raiders at the Chargers. After the Raiders lost to the Browns at home, I don't know if I can confidently take them in any game this season. I like the Chargers after a bye week. I really think the Chargers are going to win this one. Next, we got the Broncos at Commanders, our Sunday night game. I think you have to take the Broncos. I'd love for the Commanders to win one, just so that they get a worse pick, and hopefully Jaden Daniels can come back soon. We don't know. But coming off a bye week for both teams, I think it should be pretty interesting, but maybe the home field helps Commanders. But if I'm a betting man, I have to take the Broncos in this one. But we'll see. I think that one could be on upset alert. I'm not really sure, but I'm rocking with the Broncos. Last game, Monday night game, my New York Giants going to the New England Patriots. Boys, listen, I'm telling you right now, this game is going to be a lot closer than everybody thinks. I'm really not buying the Patriots hype. I'm really not. I know Shane's a huge Patriots guy. I know if he was here, he'd be backing the Patriots all day long. And I'm still going to take the Patriots just because the Giants are starting. The Giants just can't seem to win games on the road. But I would look for the Giants to keep this one close, maybe take the Giants to cover the spread. But I have to take the Patriots. But don't be surprised if the Giants go out and win it. I think this is something the Giants would do in their position to get a top pick. They end up winning these games. So don't be surprised if the Giants win it, but I would definitely rock with the Patriots in this one. So those are my picks for the week, boys. And now we got a special little segment for you guys. I'm really excited about this one because Shane is not here. I called on one of my good buddies who's up. He's up 400 units this year in sports betting. And so I called on him to give you guys some picks for NFL, for whatever. I just told him just go crazy, give our fans some locks. So right now we're going to turn it over to Mr. Pookie's Betz. And he's going to give you guys some of the locks of the week. So make sure you guys tune into him because that guy don't miss. He's on fire. So make sure you guys tune into him. Pookie, all you, brother.
Thanks, Jay. Hey guys, my name is Pookie and I have the picks for you for this week if you want to see your parlay cash out. Starting off with my first pick for this week, I have Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs absolutely balled out last week, having 55.4 fantasy points. So for me personally, I'm putting him at over 18.5 fantasy points. He's been absolutely balling out these past couple weeks. The only time he did not get it was against Minnesota with 5.8, but continuously having things like 38.2, 36.8, and a slow 19.6 against Philadelphia. I don't see a reason why he doesn't get higher than 18.5. Next on the list, I have Chase Brown. Me personally, I believe he's getting more than 56.7 rushing yards. Only hit it 4 out of 5 times, just like Jahmyr Gibbs, and I think he's going to absolutely ball out. Only time he didn't get it was against Chicago with 37, but all the other games, 108 yards, 37 yards, 99 yards, and 107 yards. I don't see why he won't get this playing against the Ravens. He's been doing great productivity-wise, and I think he's going to continue going with that kind of productivity throughout the rest of the year. The third pick I have in my parlay would be Jackson Smith from the Seattle Seahawks. I have him going for more than 95.5 receivers. The numbers speak for itself. 123, 129. He didn't get it against Arizona with only 93, but jumped back the next game with 105, and then the most recent game against Tennessee, he had 167. 4 out of 5 is not bad. When I'm looking at the numbers, it's looking highly that he will hit this, especially going against the Vikings. So if I were you, I would suggest putting him to have more than 95.5 receiving yards. Trust me, you're going to want to hit this. The next player I have is George Pickens. I have him going same pretty much as my previous pick with the receiving yards. I have him getting more than 75.5 receiving yards. Unlike the others where it's 4 out of 5, Pickens is 5 out of 5 in the past 5 weeks. All I'm seeing is green from him here. You're looking at 82, 78, 79, 144, and 146 receiving yards for him. Playing against the Chiefs, who've been struggling this year, I think that Pickens obviously has been balling out these past 2 weeks, and I think he'll just continuously have that flow going. So what I would suggest is definitely putting the over on that 75.5 on the receiving yards for George. The last pick that I had that I was not sure about but showed up on the screen for me was Tanner Hudson. He's a tight end for the Cincinnati Bengals. They have him at a steal going for more than 1.5 receiving. Past couple games, 10, 9, 42, 22, 9. Not crazy numbers, but for him to just get more than 1.5 receiving yards, I mean, I feel like at that point it's just a gift. So that's what I'm going with for this week when it comes to my parlay. Let me know what you guys think if you want us to continue and have this going back to kind of give you guys some picks for parlays. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Back to you, Jeff.
All right. Thank you, Pookie, for those picks. Boys, listen, bro, he's on fire. That kid is not missing. So make sure you guys tail his picks. Let us know down in the comments which ones you guys followed, and let us know when you guys hit. I know I'm going to follow him, so we're going to see you guys at the winner's circle. But make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified. We upload weekly. If you guys like seeing Pookie in this one, make sure you guys comment the word Pookie's Betz. That way we know you guys want him to come back. So we appreciate you guys following along, and we'll see you next week. Peace.